bor kapati Cctv. Kabul, ka machine kabala snacker pang kabak hamskem, kamstet, kamklan, bat baduna bam umpia.
Na marga jingkin rai sipa palat ki Jingïap ki bapensu jeri ki Pyndait nong Shnong na ki Jingïap penyam jong ki Arngut ki Heprit dang hakini ki kendiat tayo ka Sorkar jela kala rai ban Pyndait no ta ki Cctv kamera haki sau penyau Tylli ki Shnong hapo sor bat kapsor banyada ni ki kam runa ruser persya ki kena bat ki kena rit ka Sorkar kala syem ki rai haga Jingïap emerjingmut ka wala khat pelong da menteri rang ba ka jela kondat ki sangma haka khat nri teri urisau arja pesan ya ki rang ba Shnong jogi Shnong per kibadan hasor bat kapsor yakin ang lam niam bat ikin hun ba per haga jinga kram bikila patai kubor konat sangma ulo yathu ba na ki sau penyau Tylli ki Shnong nyau Tylli ki degi belada Pyndait pura yaki Cctv bat sa sau pau Tylli ki Shnong ka Sorkar kan sa ajing ram ban Pyndait yaki Cctv ya ka ba on sapek ngor di kirang ba Shnong bat kidor ba Shnong ulo yathu ru ba Sorkar kala thmu ban Pyndait yaki Cctv hatura bat hajuai bat kumju ru haki skul da ka baya selok shwa baki bor penya skol pat ya ki dor Shnong susu la pentip bahaga jingalang kalami ka jing ajing mut bandan ya ki counseling center na ka bantagi khana ren pat man bu ru ya ki street light khanang banya da ya ki Shnong ki thau na ki no ki brio ki bathmu banle ki kam baman.
The idea was to have a consultation and take suggestions from everybody to improve overall the safety security of women and especially of children in Shillong as well as surrounding areas and the state as a whole. And we have, of course, though at a large scale, we have seen that there has been some decline in the numbers, but the frequency with which some incidents happened in the last few weeks and months is a matter of concern for us. So as a government, we would like to be serious about it, and we would like to ensure that we take steps to see how we could reduce this incidents and how society, the Rangba Shnongs and the organizations and the government can work together to be able to achieve that goal. So that's really what the purpose of the meeting was. Very good suggestions came up where they have urged that more counseling centers and counselors should be in place so that these youngsters who require the support get that kind of counseling, which we have definitely noted down, and we are going to act on that. There were suggestions regarding going for very large-scale publicity and awareness programs regarding different issues related with youth and how we should deal with them, and information about different issues that the youths face in today's world. So that awareness can be done at different levels. So there was a lot of suggestions came up regarding that. There was suggestion, of course, also to put up a lot of CCTV cameras in different important locations, different localities, so that there would be a monitoring system, which again is something that we are already acting on. 48 localities have been contacted and the implementation has started. 7 have been completed and another 40 localities will be wired and CCTVs will be active in about another 60 days time. And if there are any more localities which need to be covered, we will take necessary steps to do that also. There was also a suggestion that from safety point of view that street lights could also be improved. That is also a suggestion that we have taken very positively, and we'll be taking steps to expand that network in collaboration with the localities. Also, there is I would like to appeal to the people at large. That today, because of the social media, a lot of false news and information also comes out. There are very quick, news that gets viral, which are unconfirmed news. And because of those unconfirmed news, suddenly you find the public reacting and community and locality, large crowds gathering and, blaming some individual just because what they saw on WhatsApp or what message they got on YouTube video. And because of which different kind of complicated situations come up, which could lead to law and order situation. And hence we should not start to just react to different videos, react to different messages on WhatsApp, or react to different videos on YouTube, and be careful as to what we do, because this will, as I said, lead to different kind of law and order situations in the state. So I appeal to the citizens that before we react, we should confirm any kind of information and not take the law in our hands. And wherever situation happens, we must trust our local leadership, the local darbars, the Shnongs, and inform the police about this information so that police can take the right steps. So that would be the appropriate way to go forward. So all those matters were discussed, and as I said, a lot of suggestions have come. We'll be happy to now take forward those suggestions and get some concrete action on the ground. As a community, as I said, from society point of view, clearly we realized that we need to get involved in the awareness programs. There are many areas in which we are not involved as a community, especially when it comes to social issues and and problems like these. So I think at large, awareness, of course, with proper training, needs to be there, and awareness among the community as to what is right, what is not right. Simple things like, for example, when somebody touches you, what is a right touch and what is not a right touch. These kind of awareness for a child is important. Information about also that when you're having problems or you have some concerns, who do you approach? So in those situations, parents play important role, elders play important role, and professional counselors play an important role. So this infrastructure, this system, and the social kind of a network needs to be created. And we are hopeful that with the suggestions that we have got today, we'll be able to take things forward. We had meetings with all the different localities, and after the suggestions that have been taken from the localities, the government, which is the Shillong Municipal Board, the wing of the government, has identified 47 locations based on the 47 localities, based on the suggestions. Each locality will have 3, 4, 5 locations. And based on those suggestions, we have already sanctioned, and work has started for installation of CCTVs. As I mentioned, 7 have already been completed. Another 40 are left. We expect them to be completed by maybe November or December, and they will all be active. And as I said, these will be having sub-command centers, which will be at the access and available to the local headmen and the Shnong and the Darbar there. And that, in the next phase, will then be further connected to the integrated command and control center, which is at New Shillong. So the first process, there'll be 2 phases. The first phase is to install and have a command center, a local command center at the local locality level, and which will be at the control of the headmen and the Shnong and the Darbar. And then in the second phase, once we've completed the CCTV connections in the localities, these CCTVs then further, or their control rooms will further be then connected to the ICCC. So we will start with the urban areas like Shillong, Tura and Jowai, and then to the district headquarters, then further to the subdivision. And slowly we hope that we'll be able to cover as many locations across the state as possible. Not to the school level yet. It is mainly for the cities and localities. But yes, as we move forward, after discussion with the schools and after discussion with the localities and areas, wherever we feel is necessary, we'll be happy to take this forward, because I think this would give a good sense of security and safety to all the people.
Ya kak tien la jong pindam kam ya kabakan kiyo kak tien khasi kak tien la jong ai kan roi kan pa balai pi ong gate habangi don la ka jong ka kan tien khasi kerdop lani phalor beli lani khang ya ka tu ka phalor ni ju ya ong saka weipan Kakten kasi kam juong banyak kiw yau up. Hindrangi kiw yau tip. Tudayakan mau kendit ho. Lapan mi da kapate Cctv. Nakabentak jing mentoy upat ba.